Rihanna's third baby girl revealed, the shocking meaning behind Rocky Irish mares. Did Rihanna just drop a secret in her baby's name that has the internet buzzing? That's right.
Rihanna's daughter Rocky. The name that's breaking Hollywood rules. What's up, celebrity program TV family? Before we dive into today's explosive story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because we're about to uncover something that's got the entire entertainment world talking, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next on this channel. When Rihanna and A$AP Rocky welcomed their third child on September 13th and announced her arrival on September 24th, the world held its breath waiting for one crucial detail: the name. And when they revealed little Rocky Irish mares had joined the family, it wasn't just another celebrity baby announcement. This was a cultural statement that's reshaping how we think about names, tradition, and breaking gender barriers in ways that would make your grandmother clutch her pearls. But here's what nobody's talking about. Rocky isn't just following a trend. She's leading a revolution that's been brewing in Hollywood's most exclusive circles for years. The name Rocky Irish mares carries weight that goes far beyond just honoring her father Rocky, whose legal name is Rakim Mayers. This is about power, legacy, and a fundamental shift in how celebrity families are choosing to honor their bloodlines. Let's break this down because the pattern is undeniable. RZA, their eldest at 3 years old, wasn't just named after any random artist. He carries the name of Wu-Tang Clan's legendary producer Robert Fitzgerald Diggs, better known as RZA. That's not coincidence. That's calculated cultural reverence. Then came Riot Rose at 2 years old, named after one of A$AP Rocky's own tracks, cementing the musical DNA that runs through this family's veins. And now Rocky, the most personal tribute of them all, carrying her father's essence in a way that challenges every traditional naming convention we've ever known. Don't forget to subscribe because we're just getting started, and what I'm about to reveal next will completely change how you see celebrity naming patterns forever. Baby name expert Colleen Slajen dropped a bombshell when she explained what's really happening here. This isn't just about boy names for girls, or jumping on some trendy gender-neutral bandwagon. This is what she calls the "my best friend's dad" phenomenon, and it's reshaping celebrity culture in ways that are both shocking and brilliant. Names like Tommy, Mickey, and Billy aren't just cute nickname vibes. They're power moves that signal a seismic shift in how the next generation of celebrity children will carry their family legacy. But here's where it gets really interesting. And subscribe if you haven't already because this channel is about to become your go-to source for celebrity insights that nobody else is brave enough to discuss. When Slajen mentions examples like Matt and Madison or Scott and Scotty, she's not just talking about cute father-daughter combinations. She's describing a new form of generational wealth transfer that has nothing to do with money and everything to do with cultural capital. Think about it. When you name your daughter after yourself as a father, you're not just giving her a name, you're giving her your brand, your reputation, your network, and your industry connections before she can even walk. Rocky Irish Mayers isn't just A$AP Rocky's daughter. She's Rocky's successor, his legacy continuation, his brand extension in human form. That's not just parenting, that's strategic dynasty building at the highest level. The traditional route would have been naming their son after Rocky, following centuries of patriarchal naming conventions. But Rihanna and Rocky flipped the script in a way that's both revolutionary and brilliant. By naming their daughter Rocky, they're saying that female children can carry the family torch just as powerfully as male heirs. This isn't just progressive parenting. This is rewriting the rules of celebrity succession in real time. Make sure you're subscribed because what I'm about to tell you next about the psychological impact of this naming choice will blow your mind and explain why other celebrities are secretly taking notes on the Fenty Mayers playbook. Slajen's insight about doing something more unexpected, especially if it's a celebrity, hits at the heart of what's really happening here. In an industry where attention is currency and uniqueness is survival, every choice matters. But Rocky's name isn't just about being different. It's about being strategically different in ways that build long-term value for the child and the family brand. Consider the psychological impact on young Rocky as she grows up. Every time someone says her name, they're connecting her directly to her father's success, his artistic credibility, his industry relationships. She's not just Rihanna's daughter or A$AP Rocky's child. She's Rocky, carrying forward a name that already has street credibility, artistic weight, and cultural significance. That's not just a name, that's a head start in life that money can't buy. The R pattern across all three children, RZA, Riot, and Rocky, isn't coincidental either. This is branding at its most sophisticated level. When you see any of these children's names in headlines 20 years from now, the alliteration immediately connects them to their parents' legacy while giving them individual identity space to build their own empires. It's brilliant marketing disguised as family tradition. But here's what's really fascinating about this trend that Slojen calls the bonus of naming traditions. When she mentions examples like, Dad's name is Andrew and we're calling the baby Drew, she's describing a naming strategy that gives children maximum flexibility in their identity development. Rocky can choose to emphasize the connection to her father's hip-hop legacy or forge her own completely different path while still carrying that powerful name recognition. Subscribe to Celebrity Program TV because we're diving deeper into naming psychology than any other channel dares to go. And what you're about to learn will change how you see every celebrity baby announcement from now on. The timing of Rocky's birth announcement also tells a strategic story. Revealing her arrival 11 days after her actual birth wasn't just about privacy. It was about controlling the narrative and building anticipation. By the time the world learned about Rocky Irish Mayers, the name had already been legally established, the family had adjusted to their new dynamic, and the announcement could be made on their terms, not the media's timeline. That middle name, Irish, adds another layer of intrigue that nobody's properly analyzing. While Rocky is clearly the primary tribute, Irish could represent heritage, could be honoring someone specific in their circle, or could be Rihanna's way of adding her own stamp to a name that otherwise centers her partner. It's the kind of detail that keeps celebrity watchers guessing and adds mystique to an already powerful naming choice. The broader cultural impact of this naming decision reaches far beyond just one celebrity family. When Rihanna and Rocky chose Rocky, they gave permission to millions of parents worldwide to break traditional gender naming rules. Celebrity families don't just make personal choices, they influence global trends, and the ripple effects of naming your daughter after her father will be felt in maternity wards and birth certificate offices for years to come. But let's talk about the business implications that nobody else is discussing. And make sure you hit that subscribe button because Celebrity Program TV is the only channel breaking down celebrity decisions from the strategic angle. Rocky Irish Mayers isn't just a child, she's a future brand entity. Her name is already searchable, memorable, and connected to two major entertainment empires. Before she's even talking, she has more name recognition than most adults will achieve in their entire lives. The Wu-Tang connection through brother RZA's name adds another dimension to this family's naming strategy. Wu-Tang Clan isn't just a hip-hop group. They're a business empire with tentacles reaching into music, fashion, film, and merchandise. By connecting their eldest son to that legacy while naming their daughter after Rocky himself, Rihanna and Rocky are positioning their children at the intersection of multiple entertainment dynasties. This naming pattern also reflects the evolution of modern masculinity and fatherhood in ways that traditional media isn't brave enough to discuss. A$AP Rocky choosing to honor his daughter by sharing his name represents a shift from viewing daughters as secondary to seeing them as equal inheritors of family legacy. This isn't just progressive parenting. It's a redefinition of patriarchal structures that has implications far beyond celebrity culture. The speed at which other celebrities will likely adopt similar naming strategies is worth watching closely. And you'll want to stay subscribed to Celebrity Program TV because we'll be tracking every copycat, every variation, and every new twist on this trend as it unfolds. When trendsetters like Rihanna make bold choices, the entertainment industry takes notes and adapts quickly. Rocky's name also sets up interesting dynamics for future career possibilities. If she chooses to enter entertainment, she'll never have to build name recognition from scratch. If she rebels against the family business entirely, her name gives her the credibility to be taken seriously in whatever field she chooses. It's a naming choice that provides maximum optionality for a child's future, something most parents don't even consider when picking baby names. The psychological research on children who share names with successful parents shows fascinating patterns of both advantage and pressure. Rocky will grow up knowing that her name carries weight, expectations, and opportunities that most children never experience. How she navigates that dynamic will become part of her own story and potentially influence how the next generation of celebrity families approach naming decisions. Make sure you're subscribed because Celebrity Program TV is going to follow Rocky's journey and analyze how this naming choice impacts her development, her career choices, and her relationship with fame as she grows up in the spotlight. The global conversation around Rocky's name reveals deeper cultural shifts about gender, tradition, and family legacy that extend far beyond celebrity gossip. When a couple as influential as Rihanna and A$AP Rocky breaks traditional naming conventions, they're not just making a personal choice. They're making a cultural statement that reverberates through social media, parenting blogs, and family dinner table conversations worldwide. This naming trend that Slogen identifies as the "my best friend's dad" phenomenon represents more than just creative baby naming. It reflects changing attitudes about gender roles, family dynamics, and how we pass down identity through generations. Rocky Irish Mayers isn't just carrying her father's name. She's carrying forward a new model of how celebrity families can honor tradition while breaking boundaries. The entertainment industry has always been ahead of mainstream culture in challenging gender norms. And celebrity baby names often predict broader social trends by 5 to 10 years. Rocky's name might seem like just another celebrity baby story today, but it's actually a preview of how naming conventions will evolve across all social classes in the coming decade. As Rocky grows up, her name will serve as a constant reminder of this cultural moment when her parents chose to honor their daughter in the same way families had traditionally honored sons for centuries. That's not just a personal gift from parents to child. It's a piece of social history that she'll carry forward into whatever future she chooses to create. So there you have it. Rocky Irish Mayers isn't just another celebrity baby with a unique name. She's the embodiment of changing family dynamics, evolving gender roles, and strategic brand building in the modern entertainment landscape. Her name represents a quiet revolution happening in celebrity culture that will influence naming trends, family structures, and cultural conversations for years to come. This is exactly the kind of deep dive analysis that makes Celebrity Program TV essential viewing for anyone who wants to understand the real stories behind celebrity headlines. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and keep coming back because we're always uncovering the hidden meanings behind the biggest stories in entertainment. See you in the next video where we'll continue exposing the secrets that shape celebrity culture.